All right, guys, welcome back. So, on this episode of You Want to Have a Boat, huh? Well, I mean, just, now mind you, I'm a slob, and I have a small little garage and a small little house, but, I mean, I just have stuff everywhere. Like, I mean, I can't keep up. I just have boat parts everywhere. There's paint everywhere. It's just parts here. You know, the heat exchangers are over there. I got parts over there. I got fishing gear. I mean, I got all of it, right? Again, I'm a slob, I know. But I just went to do some spring stuff finally. I went to turn on the water for the ice machine, and I heard gushing from underneath the crawl space. And for some reason, I now have this black water seeping out all into my brand new trolling motor. All right? So I was going to do a nice cool reveal, an install video, but now I got to open up real quick because if there's anything in there that's not waterproof, I need to get it out of that water. And then I guess I'll have to get back there and see what the heck is going on. Probably a crack pipe. But anyway, you want to open this Garmin with me? It's a Garmin Force Kraken 90-inch. I'm going to install it tomorrow, hopefully. Let's get these. Hold on. Again, I just have stuff everywhere. I got zincs, heat exchangers. There's a, you know, coolant tank there. These are all filters for the big boats. Like, I don't have enough room. I can't keep up. And I'm a slob, but that's my own fault. All right, so let's just open this bad boy up. And just make sure there's nothing in here that I need to get out of here, because it's super heavy. Okay, Garmin Kraken 90. All right, it looks like everything's pretty well. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. Black, y'all. Black, baby. Black. All right, I think we're good. I'll show this to you guys tomorrow, but it looks like she's all pretty well packed in there. I think we should be okay. Again, I'll pull it out tomorrow. We'll assemble it. I just wanted to make sure that the instructions weren't going to get soaked, which they're not. They're all done up there. And then we should be able to find the controller. The controller's probably in here. We'll take that inside and take a look at that. And yeah, we'll pull that guy out for you tomorrow. I'm really bad, so when I'm in the process of fixing stuff, I always just don't stay organized, and I always wait till I'm done to organize things. But it is what it is. I got wax everywhere. Look, okay. All right, so I got her off the ground a little bit. I got a table under there, so she should be dry. Just the box will get wet. I think all the electric components are up and out of the way. I think we should probably make sure. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay. And it's built for saltwater anyway, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right, y'all. That's right. That's right. Now let's see what's in this box here. Soon the controller. Maybe we could charge the controller tonight. Probably the controller, the prop. Said the instructions are over there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay. So what we're going to do is today I was finishing up bottom painting the little boat. I got 2 coats of wax on each side. All the maintenance on the outboard motors. I'll show you some of the other modifications that we did this off season once I get her splashed. But the goal tomorrow is get the Minn Kota installed, and maybe I'll take you through that. And then I think what we're gonna do is splash her, sea trial, and then I'll show you the Garmin. And then I went up to Fisherman's Headquarters, got a bushel of white leggers, and maybe, just maybe, Thursday we're gonna go out tog fishing and experiment with this new monster that lives in there for now, but it looks pretty cool. I thought the black would be neat. So here we go. Let's see what's in here. And this is all boat parts for the big boat to the tune of like 7 G's, guys. 7 G's. Are you kidding me right now? So I did the install on like soup to nuts everything on my Minn Kota. I mean on my Maycraft with my first Minn Kota. All right, so there's the controller. Actually, let's take this inside so we're not. Let's take this inside so we don't hear all the traffic, huh? All right, y'all, we'll shine a little light on the subject. You see my messy desk here. I got, again, just boat parts everywhere. I'll get it all squared away once the boats are done, but let's see. Here's the controller. All right. So it'll take us a little time probably to get used to that. Put that in here for now. I guess that's its little tether or what have you. High efficiency propeller and mounting hardware. Okay. See what's in here. So I did the full install, soup to nuts, batteries, wiring, everything on the initial Minn Kota that I had bought with my Maycraft. The 87-inch Tarova that lived on the Contender that now is at the bottom of Davy Jones' locker. I bought that used in Florida, so that came with the boat. All right, so it looks like you got a nut, a washer, a little locking Hoosie Watcher there, and then there's the prop. Okay. What's in here? What that is? Oh, that's probably for the bottom. Okay, that probably goes like on the front. Prop's probably here. That probably goes there. Okay, something probably similar to that. This probably all goes at the bottom of the guy. All right, so that should be easy. And I think that's it. Okay. Oh no, one more. And then let's see what's in here. And then this is just some more mounting hardware. I don't know what this is. We'll play around with this a little bit more tomorrow, but yeah, I mean, that's the box that you get. Garmin Force. Definitely feels pretty sturdy. You know, we'll actually read the directions on this sucker. I don't know what this is. A little bit more hardware. Okay, we got that. I don't know what that is. I think that's it, y'all. Just real quick, just show you what comes with it, and then we'll do the install tomorrow. All right, y'all, hit a little hiccup today with one of the zincs, but I was able to kind of re-drill a new hole, chase it, or tap it, I guess I should say. Tap it? Yeah, tap. Suzuki's are purring. Launched all by myself. I should have showed that, but I just kind of used the one rope trick, and it's easy with the bunk trailers because it doesn't just slide right off. So this is our first voyage here. Let's go. Off we go. So then I'll tie this up, get the truck out of the way, and 2026 begins, at least on one of the boats. Silverado got it done. There's my trailer. Go, bro. Let's think and go. Maybe we'll hook up at least the batteries for the troll motor today, and then get it on there tomorrow. I don't like starting projects super late in the day, but we'll see. I got to drop this off at my buddy's house in the trailer too. So I'm going to bring the little boat over to my house. I'll dock it there to make installation on the troll motor a little easier since it's at my house. And then I'll put the trailer at my buddy's. Thanks, Dave. There she goes, baby. Super pumped. Thank God. Okay, baby. We made it. We made it. Super, super pumped. Now let's get to work, get this thing ready to fish, huh? Okay, there she is. Alright. I think that's trash. Pretty sure that's trash. I think that's trash. There's some stuff in here. Oh, a whole nother thing. I don't even know I had. Okay. All that stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey, girl. You look fun, huh? Let's see how heavy it is. Ah, not too bad. Oh, yeah, she's pretty heavy, huh? I can carry it myself, though. All right, there she is. Whew. All right. There's the power cord. So we'll take this out back so we can get away from the traffic noise. Oh yeah, it's not. I already broke it. You gotta be kidding me. I fucking broke it already. Are you kidding me? I broke it. What the? You idiot. stupid jerk. Probably my own fault. Alright. We're out in the sun. I cannot believe I just did that. Hopefully it doesn't impact. I don't think it's going to impact anything, but you've got to be kidding me, right? I cannot believe that just happened. I wasn't worried because this thing, I mean, I bashed the hell out of this thing. Not super pumped on the Garmin so far. I mean, I would just, I don't know what to do now. I'm going fishing tomorrow. I want to install it, but that's ridiculous. Take this cover off. Okay, yeah, so we're trying to get to this base here. That's the goal. Pretty sure now we have to take this base off. So let's see what size. It looks like it's an Allen, right? Alright guys, this is, I'm not impressed at all. This is so flimsy. Like, are you absolutely kidding me right now? It is so flimsy. This plastic is like, don't they know where this is going? This is going on a reaper boat. Like, don't you know what I mean? Right side. That's the left. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure what we're gonna do is put it on something soft like this, like that. That'll work. No, it was so damn delicate. All right, use my fish bag. There we go. God forbid we put it on something else. All right, let's hope this works now. I think it will. I think it will. Grease, a little marine grease. Nothing crazy. Oops. As always, I make a mess. Alrighty, now go like this. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna go in like this. Yeah. Goes this way. Goes this way. Okay, got it. Okay. Tight, 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 tight. Alright, might just hit them up with a little jazz. Now, as Zach always says, let's give it a little jazz. I started using this on the Suzuki's, and so far it's been awesome. Just give that a little, oops, a little much there. Not a bunch, you know, just a little bit. A little jazz. Okay. A little jazz, as Zach would call it. We got those 4 in, so now we'll retract the shaft, and then we'll get the other 2 in, and then I'm pretty sure all we got to do is put the prop on and then hook up to my adapter for the battery. So we'll see. think she's going nowhere. I think that part's done. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So I've got the mounting plate. So what this will do is this will now hook up. Hopefully, that should go right into the existing puck that's on the boat. All right. And it should be just fine. So now we're gonna flip this guy over. Okay. I don't know how this thing locks, but well, there it goes. Okay. Now let's install the prop. Okay, so got the base, that's kind of the modified part. Now let's do the prop. All right, so I need this guy. This is the skeg. I don't know what that is. Got some screws here. Okay, so this is if you're mounting de novo. Kind of cool. Got that in there, so I don't think I need, but I'll keep it anyway. This, I believe, is an operation manual, right? Yeah, it's our operation manual. We'll keep that aside. This is probably warranty information. Okay, this is probably same. Alright, I guess that's just how it goes. It just seems odd to me that there's a gap right there. Like, why would that be open? But, what do I know, huh? Oh. Okay. Take that off. Alright. Now we gotta put the prop on. Let's see. Secure the skeg to the propeller drive motor using 4 included screws. We did that. Okay, installing the propeller. Insert the pin 1 through the propeller motor shaft 2. Pin. I guess I'll grease that too, right? What the hell? Probably a little too much grease, but whatever. Grease never hurt nobody, right? Well, grease goes a long way. Jazz it up, you know. Jazz that bad boy up. Probably a little too much, but that's okay. I always put too much stuff on everything. Slide on propeller. All right, y'all. Now, hopefully, we're gonna get this bad boy on and go for a test ride. We'll get some fuel too. Okay, I guess it goes like this. Yeah. Okay. Now we gotta try and get this bad boy on there. Get her lined up. Oh, she's lined up, baby. Okay. It was easy. Align the channel. Place the anode. Alright, so we got an anode. That's this guy. Oh, okay. Washer. Duh. Alright, that's an anode, clearly. Put a little jazz on that. A little jazz on this guy. So the anode. And the washer. Okay. And we go in with that. This looks like there's a crush washer, lock washer, and then a simple nut. That's it. Okay. 9/16 14 millimeter. I got tons of that. Go get that. Okay. She ain't going nowhere. All right. I think all we got to do is hook up power. I'm pretty sure. And I just want to make sure that that's the way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? All right. Now, what we're going to do is use this guy. It should be sufficient. Little battery tender guy. Okay. Let's put this guy. That should work. Yeah. Okay. Bit of dielectric grease on there. Pretty sure this should work. Okay, got the battery tender guy. Yeah, should be able to get that in there. Locking mechanism. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we are ready to roll. Bring this out. I'm gonna drop it. Bring the dielectric grease with us. Ready. There we go. Heavy, but not much heavier than my Minn Kota, really. Not so heavy. I can't do it myself. Now we just gotta hope the clearance is okay, but I think it will be. And I think we're gonna go grab the batteries and go get some fuel, and then we'll test run this guy. Okay, let's not drop it. Hey girl, welcome to your new home. Okay, this should fit right on there. Oh, it's heavy. A bit heavy, mate. Boom. Looks like we're gonna have plenty of clearance, baby. Plenty of clearance, I think. This is the trolling motor stabilizer that I bought. I already have the base. In the interest of time, especially because I'm fishing tomorrow, I'm just gonna change out the top part, and then I'll replace the base later. She is all sorts of installed. So I got the controller, and it's battery powered, just AA batteries. Initially I didn't think I was gonna like that, but unless you have a solar charger, like sometimes you're out there and you start your battery before your controller starts dying. If you don't have a solar charger, you're kind of in trouble. But this is nice. What I can do is I'll just vacuum seal, you know, a whole pack of AA batteries and just always have them on the boat. So we'll see. I haven't really figured out the configuration on it yet. I brought, it's cold out here, so I brought the little quick start manual there. Let's go play. And then later we're gonna put on our new enclosure. So you can see I got, this is all new, and then I got wings. So we'll put them on later, and then hopefully we can get them installed later. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, and then I'm actually hoping to go togging tomorrow if the forecast allows. It's blowing pretty good out of the east-northeast. I might leave a little later, hopefully let that mellow out, so we'll see. Sure looks cool up there, huh? Maybe in the off season I'll paint the base black. She looks cool. I like the black. Let's get away from all the docks. Okay, so now, pretty sure, let's power up our controller. All right, pretty sure here, just turn it on. There's a power button right there, hold that down. I don't know if I need to pair it. Stowed. Oh yeah, calibrate the trolling motor compass. Okay. Says it's stowed, so she knows what she's doing. This scrolls up that way, and maybe we'll lock it like right there. Okay. Oh wow, yeah. There she goes, baby. Okay, let's see. There you go. Prop 0, speed over ground 0.8. Let's hit the anchor lock. Trolling motor compass not calibrated. Okay. Well, how do I do that? Slowly rotate unit until prompted. Oh, she's rotating, baby. Turn the boat 1.5 times in either direction to calibrate the compass. Huh? Turn the boat 1.5 times in either direction. Okay. so now it's actually giving me instructions. Okay, wasn't really doing that before. Says compass calibrated. Okay. All right, so now we just tried the anchor lock. Seems to be wanting to work. Whoa. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What was that? Why is it not locked in there? Bro, you're supposed to be locked in there, dude. Alright, minor hiccup. It won't engage. I think the one bolt is getting in the way. I think. So we're going to take that out and see. Here we go. Figure out the problem. The dogs weren't catching. And the reason why is because I've got these bolts here on the existing, mount. I might have to change this because see how they stick up a little bit? It was preventing it from going all the way down. So right now there's 4. And I don't think this puppy's going anywhere, to be honest with you. I mean, you can see there's a good little give to it, which I think is kind of good. I think we're fine. But I can probably just get a slightly shorter bolt, and then it might work fine, but I think I'm gonna play it, as I always say. I'm gonna play it. So let's turn it back on. Okay. Back on. Power. Because we gotta fish tomorrow. I think it's gonna be fine. All right, anchor, poor GPS strength. Come on, what does that mean? Anchor lock, there it goes. This just needed to kick in there. Seems to be holding. So I got the spot lock on now. Let's just say we want to go there. Say 144 feet. Let's see how close it keeps me to there. Or what? 114 feet. So 114, 111. Definitely holding me. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. All right, I'll turn that off. Okay. Now let's turn the prop on. Prop. And then I think we just go. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, we're moving, baby. Pretty intuitive, really. All right, no worries then. We're good. We're going fishing tomorrow. I'll tell you what though, man, she's got some power. Going? Let me see. Oh, that's fine. It just moves a little bit. Okay, pretty cool, huh? All right. I think we're gonna have to get a new mount, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a new mount, I think. Right now, let's go get fuel. Let's bring this bad boy up. Go get fuel. All right, so I think I got to modify the mount a little bit. I think we're okay to fish tomorrow, pretty sure. We'll just have to play it, I think. Know what I mean? The one thing that's really cool I like about this is, at least preliminarily, this bad boy is 1,000 times easier to lift than the Minn Kota. She is like so much lighter. Okay, now pull this guy. Okay, get her locked. Now this dude goes down. It's supposed to get out. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need. Now this guy. Now that locks it, see? That's what I didn't do on the Minn Kota. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going no place, homie. She ain't going no place. All right, guys, next up, canvas by Frank. Thank you, Frank and Liz. Check out the new wings, baby. Just getting them back up now. They put them on for me. I took them down at the end of winter. We had a big nor'easter coming. Cheers, everybody. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I have side pieces that go here. I'm gonna put them in now. Might as well do it now if we're gonna hopefully fish tomorrow, so we'll see. Look at those wings, baby. Comes around to the side. Check that out. Now we're talking, y'all. Nice male. Hey, fella. That's a keeper. Oh my God, look at that.